This Good to Go segment is made possible by Spectrum Health Medical Group.
When a child starts to experience issues with their vision, their pediatrician will refer them to a provider who specializes in helping little ones see better. Helen DeVos Children's Hospital now has its first pediatric optometrist. Samantha Fordyce joins us now to discuss her role as an optometrist and tell us how she can help make eye appointments easy and informative. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
As a parent, you know, you start looking really for all the cues and signs, but with the little ones, it's really tough.
Really tough.
How soon and when and how do we know when there's something up with the eyes?
Yeah, so one thing is just how are your children developing? Are they walking at the appropriate age? Are they grabbing for toys? Are they smiling and interacting with you, looking at your face? So those are just easy ways at home to kind of see, is my child developing the way that they should be?
Yes.
Along with that, going to their well child visits with the pediatrician, they look at red reflexes, kind of get an idea of maybe if there's some issues with their vision, or if they're even seeing an eye turn inward or outward. That's then when they would refer to us. Kind of my guideline is usually first eye exam is around 6 months old.
They're not verbal, so
They
how
are
the heck?
not.
I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah, so during an eye exam with an infant, we really rely on our objective findings. So we have these cards that we look at their preferential looking. Do they look at a striped pattern or just a gray page, or do they just look all over? Because kids want to look at patterns and designs and faces. Along with that, we check, make sure that the eyes are aligned straight forward, that they look at a target with both eyes. So we're able to do that objectively. We don't have to ask them any questions. Do you see two? We don't have to worry about that.
Yes.
We can just tell. Along with that, we can check their refractive error, see if they need glasses, and we use light reflexes that bounce off of the retina and back to us. And we're able to see if they need glasses, and then also just looking at the health of the eyes, dilating their eyes and making sure there's nothing going on in the back.
Now, folks who see you guys can either see you or an ophthalmologist. What's the difference between the two, and what's recommended for which types of work?
Yeah, I get that question all the time, all the time. So the major difference between an ophthalmologist and an optometrist is that optometrists cannot do surgery. We're still eye doctors, and the ophthalmologist actually does surgery. With pediatrics, our pediatric ophthalmologists usually specialize in eye muscle surgery, so specifically eye turns, and then also cataract surgery in infants. So the schooling is a little bit different. With an ophthalmologist schooling, they go through your normal undergraduate, and then they go right into medical school, and then they do the 3 years of residency and fellowship, and then specialize. Whereas with optometry, we do the normal undergraduate, but then we go into optometry school, so it's a different type of graduate school that we focus only on the eyes. And then I just did a year residency to specialize in pediatrics.
So now there are some things that make your practice quite unique, right?
Yes, there
Tell me about
are.
those.
So with our practice, one really nice thing is it's kind of a one-stop shop. So if you have a little one that you're concerned they're not developing correctly, but you're not quite sure what's going on, or maybe the eye's getting gunky and gooey and you're not quite sure, something might be up. Well, they come in, they can see me initially. I can kind of be that kind of first person that sees them, gets a good idea of what is going on.
Yeah.
And then if the ophthalmologist needs to see them, I truly can just walk out and ask them to come in and see them.
Wow.
Or we can try glasses and have them back in a few months with the ophthalmologist and see how they're doing. So it doesn't take multiple referrals. It may not even take multiple appointments. We've had one that came in to see me, and 2 weeks later they had surgery on a plugged lacrimal duct. So it's kind of nice and quick. And then we also have glasses for all different ages. So rather than a normal optical shop that only has a few selections for your kids,
right.
Truly our entire shop is almost full of children's frames,
Wow.
infant up to 17.
All right, wow. Well, if you would like to learn more about pediatric ophthalmology at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, you may do so on their website. We have put a link to it on our site at WZZM13.com. Great to have you here.
Thank you.